Hello and welcome to a transformative exercise in our Beat the Imposter course today. So, we are diving into the empowering world of growth mindset goals. So, this exercise here, what I'm going to talk about, is designed to help you not only confront your imposter syndrome, but also to embrace challenges as opportunities for learning and growth. But before we start, I want to bring your attention to this quote here. And this is from Winston Churchill, the big one. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. And I love this quote, as it emphasizes the importance of perseverance, learning from both successes and failures, and the continuous journey towards improvement. And okay, let's not wait any longer and, get cracking. But before we jump into the exercise, I want to briefly talk about what a growth mindset is and why it's a powerful tool against imposter syndrome. So, now a growth mindset, as Carol Dweck talked about in her famous TED Talk, is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. And by embracing this mindset, we shift our perspective on challenges and setbacks, viewing them as stepping stones to learning and improvement. So please keep that in mind as we start with our exercise now. All right? Good. So I want you to grab a pen and a paper or open a document, whatever suits you best, because I want you to write down your growth mindset goals. So here's the process for that. So the first step is to identify a challenging area. And for that, reflect on an aspect of your work or personal development that feels challenging to you. This could be a skill you want to enhance, a task you find difficult, or an area where you've hesitated due to imposter syndrome. Now, examples, think about public speaking, interviews, asking for a promotion, speaking up in meetings, showing up confidently, or socializing, or maybe even small talk. All right? I hope that makes sense. You got that challenging area? Okay, good. And now I want you to set a learning oriented goal, to that challenging area. Ensure the goal involves stepping out of your comfort zone, and it should be a challenging but attainable goal. And frame that goal around the process of learning and improvement rather than focusing solely on the final outcome. Really important in the growth mindset. For example, again, if you feel not like speaking up in a meeting, for example, then set a goal of being a regular contributor in meetings. For example, give you a second, feel free to pause the video. You got your goal? Great. Okay. And now, in step 3, break down this goal into a learning process. You want to outline specific steps or actions you can take to work towards your goal, and focus on the journeys, the skills you will acquire, and the knowledge you gain along the way. And remember, the emphasis here is on learning and growth, and not just reaching a destination. And ideally, enjoy the journey. Coming back to that example of earlier of being a regular contributor in meetings, start out with, what do you need in order to contribute? What would be your first start on how frequent you want to contribute? When do you think you can contribute best in the meeting? What's the best timing? And how do you want to contribute? Like what posture, like what intention, what tonality, where are you in the room? How can you be perceived? So you see how the more defined you are, the more tangible and within reach, these goals feel. You know, have a first iteration. What I hear, like for example, once per week, two meetings per week. Like what? Sorry, once per meeting, and then two meetings per week, or whatever feels like an appropriate stretch for you. And now again, growth mindset. As you work through this exercise, please keep in mind that a growth mindset isn't about avoiding challenges, not at all. It's about confronting them head on and extracting valuable lessons from each experience. By setting goals that push you beyond your comfort zone, you're actively rewiring your mindset to see challenges as opportunities, and opportunities for improvement. I encourage you to integrate this growth mindset, approach it in various aspects of your professional and personal life. The more you consciously embrace those challenges, I can't stress this enough, um, as opportunities, the more you find yourself growing, not only as as an engineer, but also as an individual. Okay. So, in conclusion, growth mindset goals are a potent weapon against imposter syndrome, as you set goals that involve stepping out of your comfort zone and focus on the learning process. You're not just challenging imposter feelings, you're actively cultivating a mindset of continuous improvement. You know, I challenge you here to take this exercise seriously, apply it authentically with your whole self, and watch how it transforms your approach to challenges. Okay, and with this in mind, thank you very much for joining me on this journey and this video today. And I look forward to witnessing your remarkable growth. Happy goal setting, and see you in the next and last video. Take care. Bye bye.